instead of making an attack roll, you can force the target to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be hit by your attack, so it can bypass armor that way. Damage dealt this way is psychic, and if you deal damage this way, you must expend 1 hit die. So obviously, if you don't have hit dice, you can't use that feature.
Yep.
During any night that is not the full moon, aka the 15th of each month, you can, as an action, destroy a soul trinket to summon your shadow fetch. The fetch is a creature that shares all your statistics except as 1 hit point, and is immune to all damage except radiant force. The fetch clearly looks like you, and to any creature who is familiar with you, anyone else sees a shifting shadow. The fetch lasts for 1 minute, and you must concentrate on it as if it were a spell. The rules here are not going to be like, they can't possibly cover every catch or every like corner case, but like generally speaking, it's working kind of like a mage hand. You can use your bonus action, command it to move 30 feet. It is functionally 2-dimensional, allowing it to squeeze through spaces as small as half an inch and move freely along walls and ceilings, although it can only move across solid surfaces. Obviously, that means it cannot interact with objects that are free floating, unless you were to somehow like summon it onto that object, and at which point it would be trapped onto that object. Get it?
Yep.
It can interact with objects that weigh 5 pounds or less, and can even follow very simple instructions, such as turning a key on the other side of a door. Whenever a creature within 5 feet of your fetch is dealt psychic or necrotic damage by anybody, it takes an additional 1d6 damage of that type. If you dealt that, you also regain 1d6 hit points. If a creature dies within 5 feet of your fetch, you can acquire a soul trinket from it, regardless of the distance, or if you have a free hand and without expending a reaction. If you killed the creature, you gain an additional trinket. So
that's awesome.
A lot of text there, but
holy shit!
Yeah, a lot of text there, but basically it pumps up your stuff.
So
yeah,
I also love that
Go ahead.
Lee. This has a bunch of extra stuff that doesn't function on a full moon, whereas I have a bunch of extra stuff that only functions on a full moon.
I was noticing that too. So,
balancing out. Maybe you guys will be mortal enemies.
Don't speak that into existence.
Laz did just become corrupt. It's gonna be like Training Day. I'm gonna have to take Laz down.
Laz is gonna break bad.
I mean, Saloon and Char are like, mortal enemies, so.
Shit, wait, they are?
Yeah, twin sister.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
enemies. Yeah.
Oh no, what's happening?
Yep, it's Training Day.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
no.
Laz. I'm gonna have to bust you for being a dirty cop.
It's yeah. That might be coming. I don't know.
Oz can't choose between his friends.
Which is actually as because we'd be the ones who made him dirty.
I'm never going to take somebody down for being a dirty cop. I'm more likely going to take down cops for being assholes. Don't be an asshole.
You can be dirty, just don't be an
Laz
asshole.
is totally an asshole.
Hey, Charlie, you are aware you can use your thing. It doesn't have to be a full moon. It just gets better under a full moon.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, when we've been in situations where I've wanted to use this, we have not had an unobstructed path to the sky. Oftentimes, we're underground.
We are very commonly indoors.
True.
Like tonight, when we're likely going to be in a basement.
So,
Gosh, you're still roboting hard at every other sentence.
Robot.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
It's actually worse. I don't know.
It's worse now?
Yeah, whatever you just
it's
did.
better now.
Well,
it comes and goes.
It's about the same.
Okay. Well, it's either deal with this or I got to go fight a raccoon probably. So we all know how fighting varmints goes. So
yeah, it might be rabid. You might be getting the same shots I've gotten. I'm getting.
So in the interest of not that, yes, Lee.
I was going to say, by the by, I just caught up on the chat, and I'm very glad that everybody is okay.
What?
Sorry.
What happened?
No, it's got.
Ryan doesn't read the chat either.
Oh my god.
Is everyone
Charlie
okay?
kicked
Is there
the-
something bad?
So the DuPonts.
Everybody's okay. Charlie had a run-in with a rabbit raccoon. Steve Carell
Rabbit
was not
fox.
involved in any way. Kyle. Rabbit fox.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
My partner had a run-in with the same rabid fox and fell down and severely broke her wrist.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's okay. She just had surgery for it today, and the surgery could not have gone better.
Yay.
So, with that in mind, let's jump in here. So, who would like to do a recap?
I have no idea what we did last time. Not a fucking clue.
I love hosting
we went
these
to-
games for you.
We went to the museum, I think, right? That was like a big part of it.
Yep, that was a good part of it.
Right.
Turns out a statue had been stolen or walked out on its own. We don't know. No one knows. It's a big mystery.
And it wasn't
Yes. A statue is missing, yeah.
and it wasn't the statue that we were looking after.
Correct. It's
No,
the
it
big,
was not.
It was
big
the one
statue part of the
of-
exhibit.
Yeah. The Mulharani statues.
And before
And now-
all
Mm.
that, there was a bunch of newsies at the bar trying to
Oh yeah.
interview
yeah.
Laws. Wow, Oz.
Laws, ooh.
Oz the
Hey.
entire day.
Don't give away our ship name, okay?
And here I just thought that the Full Metal Alchemist crossover had finally happened.
See, I was thinking Batara earrings.
Me and Laz are, there's a little romance there. You just don't see it.
Yeah, Oz's mom was going on a date with Zip Martin, who also happens to be, possibly a radio demon.
It's also, isn't he like the head editor of like the most trashy tabloid?
Yes, that too.
Not the most, but one of the bad ones. Or one of the less good ones.
Unless head editor, more major writer,
Ah,
as
Yeah.
I was understanding.
Mhm.
During this interaction, Oz snuck out the window, snuck back in a different window, and talked to his cousins while King regaled a bunch of newsies with his life story. They became disinterested.
You were
One of-
doing a chess match with that detective guy.
Yeah. Laz was playing chess with Danny Trench,
Uh-huh.
and realized that they both had the exact same strategy, so they were basically fighting each other to a draw.
until Oz came in and lost the game for Danny, so he could get Danny to go and seek out what's up with the Zip Martin guy.
Yeah. Yep. I was about to say that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yep. One of Oz's little cousins was talking about how he wanted to be a knight.
Yep.
Cute.
We successfully convinced him that he should be one.
Various people tried to successfully convince him that he could be one. Even Laz did something cute before immediately shutting up to make sure that he did not ruin this kid's dreams because he is Laz.
Mm-hmm.
Laz had a. Was that the session before or the session after? Or last session?
Laz had a weird dream, yeah.
Yeah,
Laz had a weird dream. Okay. Yep, that's what I thought. So Laz had a weird dream. Had a drink. And after waking up from said weird dream, apparently woke up with a cool new bottle that he promptly was like, "What does this do?"
Sword bottle.
And then sword bottle. Other people had weird dreams as well, though.
Correct. King had a weird dream.
Yeah.
Yes, King had a weird dream. Another one of those big booming voice streams, except it was a bit more intense, and yeah, it's getting more insistent on the unite them stuff, and it's starting to kind of get a bit more direct. Like, hey, you should go get your birthright because now you got all the gems, and some of the fishing might be going on there. Don't know yet, but yeah. So those dreams are getting more intense as well.
King also asked Vivi to actually implement a self-destruct button on a gauntlet, but also make another one and test it out first.
After feeling a sudden wave of apprehension of the idea of parting with the gems. So again, something fishy might be going on there. No confirmations though.
Also, Oz had a dream where he's on a date and his mom shows up.
Yeah.
Also, the Black Viper
the,
strikes
incident.
again, steals the Morrow family
Yes.
jewels.
Yep.
Oh, and back at the museum, Shun Manafort is there to help with the investigation and security, which is bad news because he's the guy that King and Oz heard whenever they were hiding underneath that Zint place. So he might be the leader of the bad Zints. Oh yes, and erase Oz's memories of that too. So he's here. He's helping to provide security and investigation to the museum robbery, which is a problem.
And we successfully convinced the museum that we want to help them as well, so that we could potentially maybe get some sort of in to the basement where the thing that we're trying to look for is actually located.
That's right.
And
that's right.
we're now headed to the bar to confirm with to see about getting Nyx to confirm with her that this guy is the true Zentarum guy, because she's kind of had a run-in with him too.
Yeah, she's had a run-in with the actual leader of the Zentarum. The current working theory is that Shun Manafort is that person because his voice sounds the same. And she's in a position to confirm or deny it if she were to come with you tonight and check in and listen in on him. Furthermore, she is a professional thief, so she can assist in what you're doing. One other thing of note that got covered is that Vivi had a heart-to-heart with Oz's mom. We learned a little bit about Oz's dad. Went out to sea, never made it back. So yeah. Let's see here. I think that was about everything of note. Yes. So you guys return to the King's Palace.
So we all get inspiration, right?
Yeah, I've given you all inspiration.
Woo! We did it, guys! Let's do that every time. That way he has to give to all of us.
Sure. If you can all contribute as much as you did with that one, I will gladly hand it out.
Yeah.
That was a good team effort.
We did it, boys.
Hell yeah.
Although I did contribute too. Maybe I should give myself down.
Oh shit!
I didn't contribute, but I had one from last time.
So yeah, you guys find yourself back at the King's Palace. Do you want to just recruit Nyx for this, and we can cut to museum at night, or do you want to? Are there other things you'd like to try to do before that? You still can hang on, let me pull up your objective list. I know you still have VV, scavenger hunt things you could try.
I have a side quest for myself. But whenever we're at the bar and it's kind of late at night and everyone's kind of tucking in for bed, I'd like to set up a drug selling operation in the alleyway that I'm always in.
Okay.
So I don't know what that would look like. Maybe I would have to spend gold to make gold, but you can tell me about that. That's really too much of a tangent. It's really big of a tangent, but just something to note for later.
Goal, I'll think about what all we might do to get that set up. This is going to be fun. Looking up how to set up a drug selling operation in an alleyway.
Jolly, you won't end up on any watch lists at all.
I'm on those lists. We all know that.
Just watch a bunch of Breaking Bad clips on YouTube. It's all there.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's a side thing.
Let's see here. There's the manor outside of town for Vivi. There's a Project Sanctum for Vivi.
We go to Slamvini's.
I do want to find out what happened to that. What's his name?
Mange,
yeah. I don't have any clues on that, do
I? No, you haven't been pursuing it. So.
I could always talk to my cousin who's in the bar. Not this bar, but his bar. He's my criminal contact.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what to do for the scavenger hunt. If whatever code I put in isn't it, I got no idea.
What was your scavenger hunt thing?
We got we need to find out numbers and like to put in to open for the next clue.
It still seems like the last the key to that number clue is having an RP conversation with Jim where we can get a hard date for the Jim and her to start dating piece.
Yeah. Laz thinks it has to do with kind of like what the focus of the sentence is. So, like, when I was born is a date. So young is an age. How long is a time, like an intervening time, and then when is another date is what Laz had said last time.
But there was only
is his suspicion. Yeah.
3 numbers to put in. Or, yeah. Not 4.
Yeah.
But there are 3 sentences, so yeah.
I guess a broader question is how much time do we have that's burnable before we need to get back to that museum?
Yes.
Probably 8 hours.
Okay.
What can we do in 8 hours?
I'm looking here.
Do we have to go somewhere for investigating Project Sanctum? There was like a memory gem from.
Yeah, there was.
Quillian.
Yeah, that memory gem pointed you to the manor outside of town.
How long do we have from now until we have to be at the museum to do our little
8 hours.
8 hours. Okay.
8 hours.
So manor outside of town, that sounds like that could be a big time sink. I'm not sure we can fit that in.
In 8 hours.
We can. I'd like to talk to Nax about my side quests. If you guys want to come do that.
Yeah. I'm down.
Yeah. I'm down for that. Let's see here.
Probably take less time than going outside of town.
I have such a bad memory hole for how long until the owlbear race. Isn't it still a week away or?
No, I believe. Hang on, let's take a look here.
Isn't it like a couple nights?
Yeah, it's currently. It is currently the 12th, I think. I think that's right.
Yeah.
And yeah, so if it's the 12th, then yeah, you got 3 days.
3 days. Okay, so I probably need to talk to Labrassus about the PO situation before then, but still got a couple of days to squeeze that in. So yeah, not in a crazy rush on that.
Okay.
One other question. Sorry. Would the best place to look into sort of like arcane things like arcane security measures and things like that, just like general research on how that kind of thing is done? That would be a library trip.
It could be a library trip. Probably more specifically, it would be the library at the Tower of the. Hang on, let's see here. Should be Tower of the Order, which is located here.
Laz is interested in learning things like if there are any particularly useful ways of bypassing golems and things like that.
Okay.
So,
Izo,
awesome.
here's the real big question though: is Izo going to go with Oz to go see his cousin down in Goblin Town?
Oh God, that is a big question.
We could disguise you as a furbolg or something else big.
Wait, you don't want to show yourself there because of your.
How long has it been, Josh?
It would be 5 days. No, 7 days. Sorry.
So it's been a week.
Week in our time, not in their time, though.
Yeah. No, I think it's still too soon for Izo. I don't think he's. No, he's not. He's not comfortable going into South Ward, let alone going all the way into Goblin Town.
Okay. Okay. So, do we want to do a quick party split of King Oz and Vivi going into Goblin Town, Laz and Izo researching magical security?
I think that makes the most sense.
That's fine by me.
Yeah, as much as books sound boring, I don't have the gumption right now to go into I don't have the gumption right now to go to Goblin Town.
Okay, so
also just larger objective thing. It sounds like if we're going to do the mermaid Gustav Demon thing, that has to be like today or tonight. Do we want to try and squeeze that in somewhere, or should we just kind of abandon that?
It will be easiest to do it tonight. You could do it any night.
I don't know. I think we have too much going on tonight to try and fool with that, and especially for something we have not planned ahead for.
Izo's also been categorically opposed to it up to this point anyway, because of who that is that we would be stealing from.
Yeah, it's just too dangerous. In Izo's mind, it's too much risk. It's just too much risk.
Yeah, and as of now, like the main like hook for us to do would be, more than anything else, King just wanting to have a mermaid to be Prince the Goldfish's fiance. So yeah, I think we can just ignore that today then.
All right. So we will cut over to Oz, Vivi, and King as they arrive at Knucklebones, the little dice parlor and bar run by Nax Blue Blood. As you come in, like off in one corner, there's a bunch of halflings watching some beetles. Nax is cleaning the bar. When he sees you, Oz, he's like, Oz! How's it going, Ozzy?
Yo, it's fucking Nax. Let's bring it here, my friend. Bring it here.
Yeah, he comes up and gives you a big hug.
Okay. Yo, how's it going, man? How's the bar? How's the family?
Yeah, well, bar's okay. Family's doing good. Things have actually been compared to the rest of the city, pretty quiet here in Goblin Town.
That's good.
Yeah. Unk's whole us not getting involved thing is really sort of doused in the ideas of a lot of folk getting involved in this whole thing. As far as we're concerned, just let it ride. Goblins will make do.
Good, yeah. Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the ass. But you know, let's see. Look, man, I have a favor to ask. Do you happen to know any rumors spread around the that one guy, Mange? He used to be a convict and he was broken out of the prison by this crazy guy.
Yeah, I remember reading about it. Started thinking, people been running their mouths. I've heard a few things. Way I hear it, he might be somewhere down in Darkwood, playing real low, keeping it real low. He doesn't want to be seen. Nobody ain't human don't want to be seen in Darkwood these days. But, so he's keeping a low profile down there. Might be why he's keeping low profile down there.
You think he has friends? You know anybody who might lead me to him?
Mange? Nah. He cut all his ties a long time ago. He used to work for the Xanathar Guild. Those days are long gone. They found out about him. Ugh.
Well, then how the hell is he staying so goddamn low? What is he, by himself?
He'd have to be by himself. Hey, listen, if he's down in Darkwood, he's keeping keeping real quiet. A lot of people ain't going to the Dockwood these days because that new guy, that hot ass the watch captain they got down there. He doesn't like nothing humans.
He's a dick.
Yeah, real dick. What I hear, between you and me, I heard. Man, this must have been like a decade ago or something like that. He killed a fucking bugbear kid.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Just clocked him upside with the mace.
Yeah, I
Kid fell, hit the curb, crushed his temple.
For what fucking reason?
Walking on the wrong side of the street.
Because he's a dick.
Fucking. God damn it.
I know.
Racist.
I know, man. But hey, listen. If that guy's running Dockwood these days, and Mange, if he's keeping his head low, a lot of people ain't going to be coming and looking for him.
Well, I'm coming looking for him. You know what he
did? Something that could draw him out? Something that could, get his attention and lure him out from wherever he's hiding under?
I mean, the only thing I ever knew that Mange ever cared about was his partner, the bugbear, Duroc. The only thing that guy cared about was Dreamlily. From what I hear, you took good care of the Rock, and he gives you a punch there, Oz.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, Uncle's real impressed when he heard
ran
about
away
that.
like a little bitch.
Figures. Bullies are always like that.
Yeah, so Mange is the one who killed her cousin.
Wait, what?
Him and there was another guy.
The Rock.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, those are the guys that killed Tort?
Yeah, they are. We met them that night.
Shit.
I don't really fucking know, man. I don't even know. I don't know why. It's all after this thing. Yo, keep this on the down low. But
Nax is going behind the bar, pulling out a bottle of whiskey, and as he's about to pour himself a shot, then he stops and just drinks raw from the bottle. Yeah, sorry, what?
Yo, keep this on the DL,
Uh-huh.
But we're working on something
on the
big,
Drowlow.
Yeah, underground. We're working on something big right now, Max. Real big.
What do you mean big? How big you talking about?
I'm talking about more treasure than anybody has in existence.
God.
Oz, where you getting your... Oz.
I think Oz is on one. He's having withdrawals.
Ozzy, you pulling my leg again? What are you talking about?
Man. Oz, I slap him. You're knucking futz.
What?
So what? You got some? Do you actually have a big skull going on?
Yeah, we are. It's the reason why.
Anything's a big score for us, let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true. Yo, he's my cousin. I can talk to him about everything I want.
Yeah, that reminds me. You did see the paper today, didn't you?
Yeah, man. What the fuck is this shit, dude?
I mean, looks like Auntie's been talking to some newsie.
I told her not to.
Yeah, man.
I assumed that was who it was.
Oh, it was definitely my mother.
Well, you look real cute in this.
Fucking hell, man. Burn that. How dare you?
I mean, it's on the paper. It's all over town.
Fucking stupid.
Look at his little wig.
And she has such loose lips. I hate people with loose lips. It's terrible.
Smack him upside the head again.
Hey, what the hell, man?
I just shake my head.
Yo, but that Kaylani girl that they're talking about on that other page, on page 6?
Yeah? Yeah, what's the down? Yeah, hey, give me the scoop on that. What, are you two actually thing?
They did go on a date. 2 dates, at least. I forgot now.
Complicated.
Was it 2?
Was it 2? I mean, we went to the restaurant.
It was last night as well. I think they were.
Yeah, Liar's Night.
Then.
That's 2 at least. Yeah.
It's at least 2 dates.
You know, who can say when something becomes something else? You know.
You had matching costumes.
I mean, you two bang. You sealed the deal.
Not.
You expanded the ward.
Expanded the ward.
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Oh, come on, Oz!
Hey,
you're killing me here.
Yo, you know how human girls are.
She's an elf.
Or elf girls are. You know, they take a while.
I wouldn't blame it. It's hard to tell the difference.
I'm standing right here.
You know how these other humanoids are.
I mean, hey, this is why I don't mess with the big ones, you know? I like a good goblin girl myself, but that's just me.
You know, I've always been an outsider.
I know, yeah, I mean... Takes a big sip.
It's the hype, man. It's the hype.
I wish Tor was here. He was always good with the girls.
And her boobs.
Yeah, I do too. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for the rumor. I'll take a look out in Dock Ward.
Hey, listen, if you need to get into the Dock Ward, let me know. I can get you some costumes or something.
Well, a costume for Dock Ward?
Yeah, if you want to go on the cover and not look like a goblin or something.
Man,
I mean this as respectfully as possible. Do the costumes come with stilts?
I mean, they're short humans.
I thought those were called halflings.
There's a difference.
They're a different one too? I don't understand this city. The humans with the long ears are elves, and the humans who are shorter halflings. All the same to me.
Nah, Max, I'm good. I don't need no costume.
Listen, I ain't touching that one.
I can meander my own way.
Okay.
Hey guys, you guys have any rumors you want to explore? Naxi, he knows a lot.
Gives a big smile. Any friend of ours is a friend of me.
Have you heard about this yellow man guy?
Yellow man guy?
Yeah, there's like this weird yellow man guy.
Is this some sort of like mercenary or something?
No, he's just appearing around town. He was like chasing after one of my friends.
No, I don't know nothing about no yellow guy.
Okay. Well, he sticks out. He's fucking yellow.
I mean, he wears yellow everywhere? On purpose?
He's yellow. He's just everything's yellow.
I don't know nothing about that.
He's also kind of blurry.
He's a yellow elf dude.
Anything else that
if you seen him, you couldn't miss him.
You hear about that statue being stolen? It's kind of spreading around town right now. The news.
Yeah, I heard something. There was something happening in the museum uptown. It hasn't filtered down to me too much.
You hear anything about how Bruce is doing?
Oh, good question.
He takes a big sip of the whiskey from that one.
That bad?
Yeah, well, I mean, you could call it that. It's not as bad as it was for the Zents they found. Face is all crushed up.
Oh yeah.
Found a couple of those red sashes too.
Yikes.
And they didn't pull through either. Black Bear's back.
Ah, shit.
I think a good part of why I ain't too worried about Goblin Town right now is because they got Bruce. They got the best of us.
Yeah, man, but he's getting up in those years, you know.
True. Well, a lot of people. If I got to level with you guys, I've been hearing a lot of people sitting there wondering how many years the Black Bear's got. There's a lot of people interested in bear hunting, if you get my drift.
Yeah, no, I understand. poor Izo. Did you watch that fight? I don't know if I don't think I saw you there.
It's crazy.
The one down in the bloody fist with his that nephew of his.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, I didn't catch it. I heard all about it though. The whole town heard about it.
Yeah.
Fucking shame. What they done to that brewery? Ugh.
I feel bad about it.
It's a fucking disgrace, you know. Fucking disgrace. Goblins can't get no respect around here.
Hey, yeah. That brings up a point. Who do you think it would be after him, huh? Who's bear hunting right now? Do you know any names?
I've heard old Red Eye Quinn might be interested.
Red Eye, huh?
Yeah. He used to be a guild guy. You hear about him every once in a while. Let's see. I hear the handyman's back in town. I want to watch out for that. And you can never. I wouldn't. Between you and me, I don't trust that sledge guy as far as I can throw him. They're technically on the same side, but no.
Yeah.
Someday.
He is fucking scary.
Yeah, two guys like that. You can't have two sharks swimming in the same pond if you catch my drift. Eventually, heads butt.
I don't trust anyone but our family and these guys here, so.
Sounds like a smart policy.
Yep. What about go ahead.
Yeah, so going back to the new guard captain down in Dockward, do you have any dirt on him? Anything spicy, anything salacious he would be proud of?
Other than him killing a bugbear kid?
I mean, something that he would be unproud of.
Something he would be unproud of?
Yeah.
No, I don't got nothing on that. Not on that god, Captain.
Ugh, that's a shame.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, I've been trying to find dirt on that guy for a long time. He used to work Goblin Town, or he used to work Southwood, before they transferred him. But he used to work, but no, as far as I can tell, that Durnan guy is like he's clean. Like he's a bad cop, but he's not a dirty one. If you get my drift.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Not like that Tanavas chick. That chick's got more skeletons in her closet. Ooh.
Yeah, she's got a lot of.
She probably has skeletons in her pocket too.
She got the whole high command up, wrapped around her finger. That's why they leave her alone.
Yo, what day is it? I keep forgetting.
It's the
12th, I think.
It's the 12th.
There was a rumor of something that we should maybe do on the 12th. I'll talk with you guys later about that, but we should talk about it.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Something to do with a mermaid.
Oh yeah.
It's in our list of objectives. Yo, another question for you next.
Mm-hmm.
What about? I forgot my question. What was that guy's name, King? The one that apparently took my memories away.
Oh, well, it seems that his name was Shun Manaford. He's a big hot shot with some noble thing, like noble protector of mages or something or other.
He's like the leader of the mages in town.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know nothing about that guy. Shun Manaford? That name doesn't even sound real. What kind of parent names the kid Shun?
I know, right?
I agree.
He's a good goblin name, like Nax.
That guy was probably bullied when he was a child.
Probably.
It's probably steal his shoes. Like, how you don't have any shoes? No shoes.
That was the question I was gonna ask. Have you heard about these fucking cat people that are gonna be coming in here soon? Any rumors around them?
Tobacco.
Yeah, people that look like him. And I point to King.
You mean like the mass deacons that have been like we literally went to the museum? They're coming to? They're in town.
Yeah, they. You know any rumors around that?
Let me check. No.
Well, fuck. Okay. Well, Max, you've been a great help. I can't think of anything else to ask you. I'm glad that the family's doing well.
Yeah.
I know that we're kind of laying low right now. Some of us have my mom fucking moved in with me.
Yeah. Honestly, Unc is real surprised that you went with that and you're being such a good sport about it.
Yeah, I'm really fucking sporting it up.
It's great. It's funny.
He's been living in the alley.
Well, honestly, don't tell Unc that.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep everyone happy.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I guess I'll just suffer.
It's okay. We all love them. Except for Oz, apparently.
I love a mother, but
20 hours in labor, she says, that she was in, and this is how he treats her.
21 hours in labor.
There's almost so much love you can give. Man, she gives a lot of fucking love. Okay, I'm out of here next. It was great talking to you. Shot for the road?
Yeah, sure. Pours you a shot. Pours himself a shot.
The family.
The family.
Ching.
Tink.
Cool.
We'll cut over to Ezo and Laz. Ezo and Laz. So you guys could flash your badge pretty easily enough. And you would be assisted in your let's see, where are you? Yeah, you'd be assisted in your sort of perusal of the order's library by this gentleman. What's up, man? So I hear you cats are looking for something about magic defenses and stuff.
Yes.
Righteous. So, what we talking about here, babe? Glyphs,
I fucking love
sigils.
that art.
What we got? Dream catchers,
golems, and modifications on things like seeing stones.
Far out, groovy. Okay, so you want to know about golemancy?
Yes.
Righteous. He'll start. He'll lead you through some bookshelves. There are apprentices sort of moving back and forth, recording stuff. And I think Barnabas here could probably direct you. Something about golemancy. Yeah, totally. Takes you over to a collection of books, 3 of which are inside of a glass case that you can see has been etched with runes. But there is a small bookshelf directly underneath that case, and he'll point with his staff to those lower books. That stuff down there has whatever about,
Thanks. What about, so that we don't have to pester you again?
No,
things
it's okay. It's okay, my man.
Okay.
Oh, modifying seeing stones and stuff.
Seeing stones, memory gems, things like that.
Thinks about it for a second. Yeah, memory gems, that kind of thing. They're a little bit newer. Not sure you can modify them. How do you modify a memory like that? Kind of the point of the gem is to make it so it can't be modified. You know what I mean?
Laz is kind of standing there. He's not quite sure how to deal with this guy. It's like he's very much thinking that he should have brought Oz along. And then very much thinking, no, I really am glad that I don't have Oz along.
Hey!
You would have absolutely given this guy Dream Lily by now.
Hell yeah!
So Laz thinks any sort of just general knowledge section on things like memory gems that I could work out from. We could work out from.
I'm not really sure about that. We had a guy, our Professor Stellari, and he used to specialize in that kind of thing. You guys say you with the gray hand?
Yep. Laz nods.
I guess I could let you see his notes and stuff, man.
That would be incredibly helpful.
Far out. I'll go find those. He'll head off slowly.
All right. In the meantime, let's hit these books, I guess.
Oh, fine. Stupid books.
Look, Izo, I know this is not the part of the job that you're into, and I understand that, but it's a reality of the job. You've got to get good at this part of the job to know that you're smashing the right heads in that part of the job.
Yeah, but that's what partners are for. You do this part, I do the smash part.
You can't guarantee that you're going to get partnered with a me. You need to be able to do all of it.
Why? Wait, where are you going?
I'm not saying that specifically that something's going to happen to me. I'm just saying you can't always guarantee who your partner's going to be. Brass might split you up. Something might happen to your partner. And then you get saddled with somebody who doesn't know their ass from a hole in the ground.
Yeah, but then you just drop them in the sewer and you get a new partner.
Last just slumps.
I'm not gonna die in the street just because some noble up the chain wants to stick me with an idiot.
You can look, kid. That you could have a perfectly good partner, good at the fighting thing like you are, but doesn't have an interest in the investigation. Let's say that that's what happens. Something happens to me, and you've got two of you. You're great at the breaking heads, and neither one of you cares to investigate. And then you break the wrong head one day.
We investigate plenty. This is book bullshit. There's more to investigate than just books.
You're right. There's also more to investigating than like sticking your nose in dark corners and asking what rumors pop out. Both of them are part of investigating. I'm gonna be honest.
Just like leg day sucks.
You're not wrong, kid. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Working in a group is not something I've done for a very long time. And as annoying as you kids can be sometimes, you've been helpful. I am aware of my shortcomings, kid. I can't talk to people. I'm awful at it. But some of you kids have a gift for it, and it's been helpful more than once. So just be aware where your shortcomings are. Do what you can to find people who shore up those gaps. That's what makes a strong partnership.
Alright, fine. What are we looking for in these dumb books?
We are looking for anything that we can find as far as Laz kind of drops his voice. Anything we can find as far as weaknesses, errors in like gaps in sensory perceptions, or some way of bypassing golems or deactivating golems. Something. I love that. I think you might have done that out of character, but it's perfect for this situation.
It's a combo. Yeah. Also, if Izo flips open the first book that's like on the top of the stack, and it was like, this was not even fucking common. I can't read this shit. And he just kind of tosses it over his shoulder and pulls up in another one.
Somebody in the library audibly gasps.
Laz goes and picks it up, opens it. What language is it in?
Draconic.
All right. Haven't had to flex these in a while. No, this is Draconic. In retrospect, I should have thought of this. I think a lot of this might be in languages that neither one of us knows. We'll see what we can find.
The only Dragonborn I know are down at the Fist, and
You don't necessarily need a Dragonborn for Draconic. A lot of mages know it.
Oh.
That seems like something that Laz would just know off the top of the head.
Yeah, that's fine.
Same with Elven. Not necessarily something that you need an elf for. Lots of mages know that too. Both dragons and elves.
Although I don't know Draconic, I probably would have been great to go along with you guys, but I
didn't. Probably.
and Laz probably be a big help for the hunting down mange side quest.
Yeah. Ideally, this would have not been a set of quests where we split up, but I love that we did a little bit. Gaps.
Well, good for them. I can only read common, and slow at that.
You can't read Goblin? Laz is actually genuinely surprised.
Josh, is there a goblin written language?
I'm going to say it's very rudimentary and probably pretty novel.
Okay, yeah. No one bothers with that kind of thing, except for some of the real old timers and some of the geeks. Everything in Goblin Town's written in common. It's just easier that way.
I wonder. I had a thought. Sorry. Okay. Laz'll nod. Yeah. You're. Now that I think about it, we won't see anything in Goblin here anyway.
Also, now that I think of it, I imagine that most signs and stuff that are in Goblin Town that are written in Goblin that are like supposed to be Goblin language are spelled phonetically.
Sure. Yeah.
I imagine any written goblin is probably heavily tied to Thieves' Cant, given kind of how Goblin Town works.
Well, that's racist, but anyway.
Yeah. No, it's more the guild presence.
You're racist. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. Your bigotry is noted.
Fair enough. God.
Flashback.
It's in the chat now. It's official now. It's in
the No. That's Laz, not Lee.
Anyway.
Flashing back to when Nax offered to hook Oz up with some pink face disguise to get into Dog Ward.
Pink face.
That's great.
I like that.
Oh, okay. So, all right. You start scanning books to see what languages they're in. If they're in common, you can start looking. Anything else, we'll see what they are and see if either one of us can read them.
Okay.
So we start scanning books.
Okay. Each of you give me an investigation check.
Investigation. Hey, it's not bad.
Yeah. Okay.
That seems right.
Okay, so you guys are able to find books in the following languages. 20, so that would be, let's see, one more. There you go. Those 4 languages.
Ugh.
Oh, sorry, one more.
Ugh. Laz just keeps going through books, and becoming more and more frustrated as Izo passes over books and passes over books and passes over books because none of them are in common.
Yeah, as you guys sit there and have pile up the books around you, you start to realize that you can't read any of these fucking things.
I wonder. Jolly, in a city as steeped in magic as Waterdeep, would librarians have something like comprehend languages on hand?
They might have some sort of device to let you read things of other languages. Whether they might. I feel like that might be a thing they have.
Okay.
Before you get into your britches, though, because you guys have been going through books for a while, your notes from about memory gems are delivered not by Barnabas Blastwind. Instead, coming down from a higher level, carrying an armful of, or actually it'd be more like a crate filled with papers, is a young man. He just comes up and plops it on the table. Oh man. Whew. That other guy would have taken forever to get this down here. Hey, don't I know you two? And Silas Steele is delivering your notes.
Interesting.
Wait, isn't Silas the Vivi's rival?
Vivi's rival,
boyfriend, rival
slash.
He's also like the gadget man of Red Knuckle.
Didn't he make the Blast Knuckles?
He made Blast Knuckle too, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you made my Blast Knuckles, and you're kind of rude to Vivi a lot.
Yeah. Anyway, V and me, we got our own thing going. What are you two doing here? Wait,
reading.
He starts looking around. Wait, is V with you?
Nah. She Opted not to come. I'm assuming he looks like obviously disappointed.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it to you.
Okay. Laz will raise an eyebrow. Actually, you got here at a fortuitous moment. I have a question. Do you have something for reading obscure languages or languages that you don't particularly know?
Well, I mean, I know a lot of languages, but yeah, I could probably whip up something. He like looks over and like picks up one of the books. What are you guys into anyway? Cracks it open. You guys even read Draconic? Golomancy.
No, we don't read Draconic, hence the question.
Yeah, I could probably I mean, if you want, I could whip you up something, I guess. But start to like flipping through the book. What do you want to know about golems for anyway?
Professional curiosity.
Okay. He closes the book. So, what's in it for me?
Isn't it your job? Don't you work here?
No, I don't work here, jackass.
Then why'd you bring us the stuff?
I did it as a favor. And I couldn't stand that fucking Blastwind guy. He's so fucking out of it.
You're not wrong about that.
No, I was up in the office. He came by saying we wanted to look at the papers. Mr. Manafort asked me to bring it down for you.
Laz immediately blinks. Mr. Manafort is here.
Yeah.
Okay. Laz takes in that piece of information and nods.
You know that Manafort works here.
It's more that Laz thought that Manafort might be out right now due to recent goings on in the museum.
Yeah, did we like see him like physically there in the museum earlier?
Yeah, he was physically there.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't realize he worked here.
Yeah. As far as what's in it for you, Laz will just kind of stand up. Just, I don't have the energy for this. Just get us something, kid. I know the library has something.
I mean, sure, fine, whatever. Picks up the book again. Do you just want me to read it to you?
Yes, I would love not to read. Please.
Hey, no offense, Rover, but you don't look like you don't look. These formulae are a little complex. You know, I'd hate for a bunch of laymen to just sort of get buried in all the jargon and technicalities.
Damn.
So I mean, sure, if you want, I can go get you that. I can go get you a lens. Starts to walk off. You could be here all day looking over books that you don't even fucking understand.
What do you want, Silas?
What you got?
That's not the question. What do you want?
Thinks about it for a long second, then slams the table. I need a date with V.
Yes,
you get that for me? Bingo. Okay, cool.
Laz shoots Izo a look, book, but doesn't say anything.
All right then. He'll sit down and like start popping open books and going over the information. Let's see how good of a job can Silas do? He adds 6 to this. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so Silas reading these things can sort of like start giving you some info about golems. Golems consist of constructs made entirely of one material. They have elementals bound into their core, which power them. Because of that, you can't just build a golem. You have to like construct it, ritually inscribe it. Like there's a whole process involved here. Because of that elemental core to them, golems react to elemental damage in weird ways, depending on the type of elemental that's been bound to them. Yeah, you guys would know that the golem in the Castellanter bank is probably made of iron. If you're not opposed to like getting Silas to sort of hone in on that, he would tell you that iron golems are they absorb fire. Fire does not work on them. In fact, it actively heals them. They are completely immune to poison, as you might expect, and psychic, being things that are not biological or have a mental control. And non-magical weapons cannot hurt them unless they're made of adamantine. Okay. Golems, he'll go into further detail, are controlled through an amulet, which is usually worn by its creator. Although a golem will obey the last command it's been given, even if its creator dies. The only way to cause a golem, to deviate from its last order is to possess that amulet and speak a new command. That being said, golem are not intelligent. They don't adapt to new situations and new information. And they don't possess magical senses beyond dark vision. So there's that.
Blaz is filing.
So it's very easy to outthink a golem.
Okay. Cool. Blaz is filing all of this away. He probably even brought a notepad to take notes because, of course, he did. So,
do they have a sense of smell?
No. I wouldn't imagine so. Well, I don't know. Maybe the flesh ones are. Maybe the flesh ones do.
But what about the iron one? An iron one wouldn't have a sense of smell.
No.
What about hearing? Can they hear?
Yeah, they can hear. They can hear and see.
Okay.
So the iron, sorry. So an iron golem is made of iron. Is there a way to tell what kind of elemental it's bound to?
Iron golems, according to this, specifically require a fire one.
Interesting. Okay. And Laz jots that down.
Yeah, he'll actually show you a diagram of like the runes inscribed on it. He'll like point to a particular one. This one here means fire, and he like goes through a few more. Like this one means breath. This one means venom. That's weird. Anyway.
Wait, why is that weird? Obviously, it's weird, but why is that there?
I don't know. He like looks at it again. You know, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like there might be 2 elementals bound to this thing. He starts to squint. Not really sure. Just be careful.
Noted. Okay. Well, you've already been more help than the last guy. And this seems to be a little bit more up your area of expertise anyway. Any idea where we could find information on modifying memory gems for other purposes?
Modifying memory gems for other purposes?
Or something similar to a memory gem?
I mean, it would depend on the thing. I assume when you say something similar to a memory gem, we're talking about some sort of crystalline-based magic item?
Something like that.
Yeah, I mean, you could get a hold of one, and if the person tinkering with it knows what they're doing, they could probably alter its arcane resonance. I remember Vivian actually was experimenting with using crystals to store magical power. Like the finer cut a gem is, the more facets it has, the more raw magic power can actually be stored inside of it. She used it in her V2 engine, her and V, you know.
More information for Laz to file away. Okay.
But as for actually modifying it, I mean, do you mean modifying, like, let's say you had a memory gem, do you mean modifying what's inside the gem, or modifying it to do something other than being a memory gem?
Modifying it to do something other than be a memory gem. More like, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, you could totally do that. I could probably do that, actually. As long as it's not, like, stuffed with magic power and will explode if I try to tamper with it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of the advantage of crystalline-based magic items. They're actually super interchangeable. He starts going on this, like, long techno-babble spiel about the potential of multifaceted gems, their capacity to store magic and things like that.
So,
and their interchangeability.
Interesting. Thinking back to when Laz and the others were in the Castle Enter financial, let's see here. Could they tell how whatever it was that was scanning Clancy's face and voice was attached? Like,
it's a facet in the door.
Okay, so it's embedded in and part of the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions for Silas here?
What you mentioned modifying the information in a memory gem. How would you do that?
Couldn't really. I mean, let's face it, if you could, they wouldn't be very useful.
Fair. Okay. I don't think I have anything else for Silas.
Nope. Yeah, he'll as you guys finish up, he will like start to ask about that date thing. So you guys gonna put in a good word for me, right?
We'll talk to Vivi.
Cool. Cause I'm expecting second base. Just saying.
Laz will
first.
glare.
I'll settle for first. You know, I'm just saying.
If you don't have her back by curfew, I have a rapier and I know how to use it.
Roll intimidation.
Okay, Dad.
I mean,
Oh no!
he's not buying it.
He's like,
he's not buying it from the Kappa.
Yeah. What are you, her dad or something? He walks off. Okay. We'll cut to you guys reunited back at the bar, and let's take 10 minutes here. I gotta get a drink. I gotta hit the restroom and all that stuff. That'll give Charlie time to get back, and we'll jump back in.
Sounds like a plan. Going AFK as well. Welcome back.
Okay. Okay. Lee, are you here?
I am.
Okay. Kyle, are you here?
I am.
Okay. Susan,
what was-
Ryan. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, what was the name of the wizard whose notes Silas brought down?
His name was Oh, here, I'll pull it up in the thing.
Wait, who's Lee trying to intimidate?
Hey.
He was trying to intimidate Silas at one point.
Yeah,
Oh,
to
I'm sorry, I
bring
missed
Vivi
that.
back by curfew if they go on a date.
And he was like, "The future's now, old man."
Pretty much.
This guy, Evandris Stellarian.
We gotta call as old. You know, we don't insult him enough. Just saying.
Honestly, I wasn't even intending on telling Vivi that I even said anything to Silas. I was just lying to the man.
Cold. Anyway. Yeah, anyway, we'll cut back to you guys returning to the bar.
So Vivi, all I'm saying is if your hair and your hat can cover your ears and that makes you look like a completely different race, then I don't think that's even a real race.
I mean, that's completely understandable.
Yeah, I think elves are just humans with long ears.
I mean, I don't really cover my ears though.
But if you did, I wouldn't be able to tell if you're a human or not, or an elf or not.
That's true.
Well, this is the thing, though, man. Like they live for a really long fucking time.
Oh, like how long?
I mean, elves do. I'm only a half elf, so I mean, I only live like
maybe like
a little bit longer.
Like 200-300. I don't know, man.
Elves like probably like 800 years, really.
800 years? That's ridiculous.
That's pretty standard.
That is not real. That's made up. That's propaganda.
It's not.
It's pretty lucky, man. I only live for like maybe 30.
I mean, dwarves also live that long.
That is insane. Okay, so is it that those are all different races, or are just humans just really crappy elves, or really tall crappy dwarves that die real fast? I would ask Jim, but I'm not quite sure if he's human either.
I mean, like, humans are like... They're capable of lots of shit, you know? I don't know.
Jim over on the, at the bar, hearing King's question, just sort of, like, turns and just, like... Humans are... You know... Whatever. Goes back to drinking.
Exactly, they're just whatever.
I mean, typically, like, elves and, like, humans can kind of tell when someone's, like, an elf or not, or, like, a human or not. I don't know how, but we just, like, kind of
elves are racist.
Yeah, I was about to say, that just sounds like racism.
I mean, when you spend your time around, like, a certain people, you know, you also pick up on, you know, how they look different, and then, you know, I'm bad at explaining shit.
Phoebe, do you have any human friends? Not counting Jim, because, you know, you can have, like, a token human friend.
I mean...
I'm token! Silas he does some honeydew.
I mean, obviously besides Jem, because Jem is definitely the best. I mean, like, I guess, friends of Silas, right? Kind of.
Okay, is he human? Or is he elven? I don't look at people's ears. I just don't look at ears.
He's an ass either way.
Oh, hey,
our elves a little taller, too.
I thought it was supposed to be shorter. I can't keep it straight.
Well, there's wood elves, and then there's also like the high elves, you know.
And there's like drow.
Oh yeah, the drow elves too.
Laz will tell Vivi about what Izo promised, but frame it as a warning that Silas is probably going to come sniffing around.
He's gonna sniff me?
Not literally. He's going to come looking for you, probably, because he was actually kind of useful at the library.
I mean...
Oh, yeah. I told him you'd go on a date with him, but I was just lying. You don't have to actually go on a date with him. Unless you want to. It's whatever.
I mean, if that's all he promised, you got a bunch of shit for free, because I was already wanting to do that.
Oh. Oh, by the way, Izo, I heard a couple rumors about your uncle.
What'd you hear?
There's some people going after him.
Fucking who?
There's names. Somebody help me. Assist. Somebody give me assist.
The handyman.
Ah, yeah, the handyman.
Handyman.
Something with a red something.
Red-nosed Tuco. I probably got that name completely wrong.
It's red something.
That's completely
different. You talking about Red Eye Quinn?
Yeah, the red something. Yeah.
All right. Izo pulls a pad of paper out of no pocket.
And there was one more too. Somebody help me here.
Sledge.
V, you got something? Oh yeah, Sledge. Yep, that's right. Yep.
I wouldn't trust Sledge as far as I could throw him. I'm sure Bruce sees that double cross coming.
And he's a big guy. He's pretty hard to throw.
I don't think you could throw him.
Yeah,
which tells you about how much I trust Sledge.
Izo starts stretching in the middle bar like he's getting ready for a fight.
Izo, don't do anything stupid.
I'm not going to do anything stupid. I'm going to do some planning. I'm going to do some investigation, and then I'm going to do some. And then I'm going to beat 3 men to death.
Okay, that can help. Yo, so what's the next step? You know, remember that mermaid that we were supposed to help? Are we still doing that?
We're supposed to help it, or we're supposed to steal it?
I mean, do we have time still? Don't we got to go back to the museum?
Yeah, but like, this is the night to do it because, like, security was supposed to be low this night.
No, the guy was supposed to be gone this night.
Which is lowering the security.
We haven't even cased the drone. We've done no research. We've done no investigation, and Izo again points at Laz.
Laz is becoming increasingly frustrated, having his own words turned against him in such a in this particular context.
Now, I'm typically one...
As frustrating as that is, you're correct. You have not cased the joint, which is, to my understanding, a key component of doing crime.
Fuck.
Did somebody say something about doing crime?
Who's that?
Hi, Nix.
Oh, Nix, yes! Speaking of
crime, are we doing crime?
Did you hear about that whole statue thing down at that museum?
There's been people have been talking about it. Somebody boosted a statue.
Yeah,
undetermined.
Undetermined what happened to that statue, but we've nailed ourselves a little gig acting as quote unquote security for the place.
Okay.
Because we need to check out something else in their back rooms that they won't let us see, which has been very annoying.
Tiger, you've been holding out on me.
Well, I just figure, offer this, opportunity to join us here at the most dramatic moment, because I think it's, what time is it?
Let's say 5 o'clock.
Yeah, we're about to head over there. I'm sure they know the stops we need to make, so most dramatic time to present it.
We should give you a fair warning about something one of the reasons that you came to mind is we think we've identified the head of the Zentarum. Like, the
true Zentarum. The bad Zentarum is whatever they call themselves.
The true.
Yeah, apparently took my memories away.
Yes, Oz and I heard him talking above us while we were checking out a place, and this guy who's over there, I assume right now, sounds very similar to him.
At the moment, he's at the library, although it took us time to get here. He could be headed over now, for all I know. But we were wondering if you could confirm.
If it means finding the bastard who killed my friends, you know.
Glad to hear
See,
it.
she's twirling her thumb on the pommel of her dagger.
Ooh, more revenge. Let's do it.
Nix, this is just an information gathering exercise. I don't think we could take him right now if we wanted to.
You're right. Yeah, sure. Gotcha.
Yeah, dude, I'll help you kill him.
We can gather information on what color his blood is.
Now, I'm all down for a revengeful homicide as anyone else is, but do we need to be concerned about him recognizing you? Do we need to get a disguise for you?
I can manage.
Ooh, this will be fun. I would love disguises. Unfortunately, I was there just as me, so I want to have a fun one tonight.
Tiger, I just now realized, though. Are you asking a lady out for an evening on the town?
You know what? I suppose I am.
Well then, she holds out her hand for you to take it. I accept.
Let's have a good time, hopefully with the right amount of murder. And I'm not the right amount, appropriate amount of murder.
The appropriate amount of murder is 0 murder right now.
Tiger,
a lot of
exactly
murder.
What to say to Charmer Girl. She'll wait for Caprica to get into the back room, and then she'll give you just a real quick peck on the cheek.
Yo, King, who you going after?
Shall we?
Let's
Come
go,
on, boys.
King, I'm gonna whisper to King, but as she walks away, King, you probably should just stick to one.
I don't want to hurt Caprica's feelings, but Dix says, I don't want to talk about this right now.
Not dealing with this is gonna make it worse.
Oh, 100%. You're fucked, dude.
Oh. I didn't think it'd get worse than sleeping in the basement, but we'll see where this takes me.
You could be sleeping in the alleyway.
See, that is your choice.
In a pool of your own blood.
Well, okay, that's... I mean, I guess that could happen too, to be honest.
and ideally, that'll only happen to Shun tonight.
I'll also remind you, King, that Caprica does more work at the bar than you do.
Well, I knew that.
That's expected.
I want the best for her. I don't want her to be... I want the best for her. Is the best way I can describe my feelings towards Caprica.
He's just not into her. Probably.
I care about her. I care about her, but, going out to a museum, stakeout, heist, security thing, maybe killing stuff, I can't say no to that. In fact, we proposed it.
King, you've seen what Shun can do. Nyx has definitely seen what Shun can do. He wiped out most of that particular wing of the Zents. She can't start anything tonight. It won't end well.
That's true. Above anything else, I want all of us to get out of here alive. But if we can score some hits on them in the process, I'm not gonna say no to that.
Okay. So, you guys head on over to the museum. It is nightfall by the time you arrive. Hang on, I'm getting something in order here. Yeah. Yeah, it's nightfall by the time you guys arrive. And as you do, you come upon a scene of the curator who you met earlier, who is chatting with a group of individuals cloaked in robes and vestments and like clearly some sort of like sorceress attire. There we go. Yeah, as you guys arrive, the leader of this little group you can see is rather distinct in that he has a noticeable burn scar like across the right half of his face.
Would Laz recognize this guy?
Laz, Oz, and Izo could give me a history check.
Uh-oh.
History?
Mm-hmm.
Is he holding a coin?
Interesting.
He's not.
Oh, fucking history. I ain't no fucking history, nerd. History, I hardly knew him.
Oh, sorry.
20. Okay. Okay. Laz, you would know this person. Is a gentleman is a former guild operative by the name of Red Eye Quinn. So called because of that burn scar on his face. It was said that he took that, or that he incurred that burn from a member of the Noble Order of Magus and Protectors by the name of Barnabas Blastwind. Who managed to clock him in the face with that shot. However, something went awry, and it said that Quinn's scar has some sort of residual magical side effect on it.
Remembering that, Laz mutters to himself, I need to remember that. I need to remember to have a little bit more respect for Blastwind.
Mm-hmm. One other thing is this is a guy who your dad took down.
Mm-hmm. And he is at the head of
this little group of Noble Order of Magus and Protectors, yeah. And the curator's like, I'm so glad that you folks arrived. Oh, here are the others. He comes up and he starts shaking your hand he like clasps your hand with two, Laz, and just starts pumping up and down. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. This is a huge help.
Of course, Laz will shake his hand, but he'll look down for a fraction of a second, long enough that he thinks this guy will register him as polite, and then immediately resumes glaring at Red Eye.
Izo, there's one thing about the curator that's caught your eye too. Is sitting at his feet is a wicker basket overflowing with like meats and cheeses. And fruit. Fresh fruit.
Mr. Curator, what's with the cornucopia?
Oh, this is a gift basket. It's a little get well present for our apprentice.
I'm staring at the cheese.
For your apprentice?
Yes.
What happened to your apprentice?
Oh, he called in sick today. Oh, poor Chaz.
You had an employee call in sick the day after a piece of art disappears, and that didn't register as even a little strange?
Well, no. No, he left well after, or he left well before it would have gone missing.
Did he have an alibi for where he was when he was off work?
Dr. Luxor and him left at the same time.
Does Dr. Luxor have an alibi for where he was after he left?
Well, he's been here all day. He's already left. But I could ask Chaz when I see him. I was just about to head over to his place.
Thank you. Laz will file this information away. One more thing. Did he happen to mention what he had come down with?
I'm sorry, Chuck, not Chaz. What?
Did Chuck happen to mention what he came down with?
Oh, no, he just said he was out sick.
Very not suspicious at all.
Mr.
Please
Curator,
let me know how that conversation
Mr. Curator,
goes.
I want you to know that everything here is well in hand. The Noble Order of Mages and Protectors will ensure that no more of your exhibits go missing. Is that right? Yes, sir!
Laz's eyes immediately go back up to Red Eye.
I'm sorry, I didn't get any of your names.
Oh, it's Blue Blood. Nice to meet you. I go over there and shake his hand.
Pleasure, Quentin.
Oh, Quentin, that's a cool name.
Yeah.
It goes with your look there. Yep.
It does?
Yeah, that does.
Look at okay.
So what's that supposed to mean?
Oh. The curator's like, well, you kids play nice, and I'll be heading on. He'll grab his basket and head on.
Under his breath. We won't.
Happy on birthday.
Let me know how Chuck's feeling.
Will do.
Have some candy.
Salmon. Clearly salmon.
Okay, so where does this leave us? You guys seem like upstanding citizens.
Yeah, I guess we should probably come up with some sort of roster or schedule. Like, do you guys want to take one side of the building? We could take the other. Somebody could guard the outside. We could guard the inside. What do we want to do?
How about
what do I call you people?
Who
are you with again?
With
We're
King. We're Team Roar.
Yeah, we're Team Roar.
Team Roar.
The hell's that supposed? Whatever. Anyway,
we'll take the inside.
Acronym pending.
Uh-huh. You want to take the inside, huh? First floor, or second floor?
Yeah, the set you're looking for is in the basement, right?
First floor.
The basement.
First basement. He looks at the others. I don't know about that.
Laz just shoots Oz a glare.
What's wrong with the basement, huh?
Well, from what I understand, the basement's supposed to be secured and sealed.
How do we know? Maybe someone should check.
That's a good idea. How about we do that? Why don't we all check out what exactly this place has going, and then figure out who wants to be at what station?
That sounds like a fantastic idea. I think we should all check together, starting with the basement.
You guys go first. Walk ahead of us.
Les will like casually nudge Izo to not so casually nudge Oz to shut the hell up. I was actually going to propose a rotating patrol, and Laz kind of outlines like a one sort of like patrol scheme where like half of each group would be so like each group would go up one side and down the other, so that at any given time half of them were on a floor, so that they could keep an eye on these people, because Laz is concerned what they're going to do if they're unsupervised.
Yeah, Laz, you get the impression that they're a little concerned what you might do unsupervised.
Well, we have Oz in our group, so that's not an unreasonable suspicion.
Throwing shade.
Hey, Josh, I'm trying to remember. When we were here before, didn't Laz and I flash our badges?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, okay. Has this guy told us who's he's with?
Yeah, they're Noble Order of Mages and Protectors.
Okay. So have they shown us their badges?
They're wearing like the regalia of them.
Anybody can wear regalia.
They have not presented a badge, no, not yet.
Does the Noble Order have something like that, or is it just the regalia?
They would have some sort of like, at the very least, they could just like have a certificate, like a warrant or a writ.
Let me see your papers.
What did you guys experience with illicit material?
Okay. Laz is walking over here and it's like, hey, buddy, maybe you should patrol outside. He's just like,
what? I have to be with the group.
I heard you suggested that we patrol inside and they patrol outside.
I mean, it's not a bad idea, but
y'all are mages, right?
That's right.
You're better at distance. Well, out here in the open.
True, but I mean,
I'm more of an up close and personal kind of guy.
Right. So shouldn't you be on the outside to be the first line of defense?
We could go about this all day long. I'm going inside. Laz flashes his badge.
I've got an idea. There's like wings to this place, right? Why don't we break into groups and each group take a wing? Like I could send some of my boys over to like, I don't know, the restaurant and like the jewelry room or something like that. You guys could do, I don't know, like something else. The lobby and like the courtyard or something. However we want to divide this.
Do we really want to split up, guys?
Well, unfortunately, there's only, he counts out his guys. I got 7. You guys have 7. Well, no, I'm sorry. You got 6 and a frog.
Yo, the frog is his own. He counts, man. He's legit.
Okay, if you could vouch for the frog, whatever.
Oh, we vouch for the frog.
The one I can't vouch for, Quinn, is you.
The trees. Oh,
Quentin Ignatius.
Whatever you say, Quinn.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Wolf.
Laz, you can see his face, like, cuts into a frown at that.
Yeah.
I need to roll a thing. I need to roll wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess no insight. I need to roll insight.
Insight, yeah.
Wait a minute. Quinn. Izo looks at
Quentin.
his face.
Lots of sexual tension.
Are you Red Eye Quinn?
Name's Quentin Ignatius. I don't know who Red Eye Quinn is.
Ignatius,
Laz-
man, that's a
Laz-
fucking last name if I've ever heard one.
Laz, is this guy Red Eye Quinn?
Laz.
Laz is trying to hold the situation together.
This guy will hold up his hand and show a ornate ring that only a member of the order would have, and like clearly taps it, and like it moves. It's not an illusion.
So Laz is gonna try to hold it together and not give away that this guy is in fact Red Eye Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
If you think Izo's gonna let this go, you're wrong.
Wait, is that the guy
I'm aware, which is why Laz is trying to hold it together and not give anything away.
Wait, isn't the guy you're looking for Red Nose
Fuck it.
Tuco? Or?
So
We're breaking a fight.
I
Let's go.
see there. I see you've done well for yourself since
College?
you're since you and Dad met up.
Oh,
He's legit.
Oh, you're blank. You're his kid?
What the fuck, blank?
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
So
Blank?
all the rest of you hear him say a name. Lazarus, you hear him just go, pause, and then you're his kid.
What name do I hear?
The name you guys hear is...
Oh shit, here we go.
Does Laz see his lips move and just not hear a name?
Yes. Yeah.
Laz's head tilts.
Yeah.
And his eyes will widen for a second, and then he'll reiterate. He's legit. Let's go.
Okay, well, so let's just get the first floor. You guys get the second. That's easy, right?
I mean, one floor is pretty big.
Yeah,
We've seen
we're
the
a big
size
group.
of this frog.
That way, we're not really splitting up. You're still with your team. We're with our team, but we're on separate floors.
All right. I guess that could work.
Perfect.
He'll motion for his crew. Hold on. You guys get back for just 1 second, because I gotta grab all them. Okay, there you go. Okay, now you can move. But yeah, they'll head on inside.
All right. As soon as they get away, before Laz can walk anywhere, Izo puts his hand on his chest. Is that Red Eye Quinn?
Laz will Laz won't say anything, and will instead deflect to, "We've got a job to do."
Yo, isn't that the guy who killed your uncle? Or not? Who's looking to kill your uncle? Looking to kill your uncle?
I don't know.
I can tell you one thing. I recognize that burn scar.
I was about to ask, did you recognize any of them or the voices? It sounds like you do recognize him.
I recognize that scar.
Yeah?
He was with the guy. It's not the leader, but he's one of their officers.
Oh fuck! Should we end his
Laz
life?
Is looking back and forth between Oz, who he really really just wants to strangle right now. Ezo and Nyx.
I knew
And
bringing it was a good
just
idea.
like it's like
Confirmation.
Just seeing the whole night spiral into mutiny, and it's not even started yet.
What?
If Vivi had popcorn right now, she'd be eating it.
Laz, who are you friends with?
This is not about friends. This is about we have a job to do, and we.
And
we
I've
can't
got
be dropping bodies
all
in this
of you
museum.
to roll me a perception check.
And I got 2 family members, and I ain't letting anybody take them out.
Yo,
Okay.
dude, our only job is to get in this basement so we can see the fucking statue. That's it, man.
And I'm not even saying I'm going to do anything. I just want to know if that's the fucking man.
I am down for stuff to go down, but I do agree with Laz a bit. If we can keep the sparks from flying until the big man himself is around, that might work better for us.
The big
That
man?
would work worse for us.
Who's the big
now
man?
is not the time.
Oh, shoot. Oh. I'm so far beyond that right now.
As you
All
guys
about
are talking, Laz and Oz hear a commotion come from the kitchen.
Oh shit! Our job's starting early. You guys hear that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Laz just cuts and runs. Where's the kitchen? Where's the kitchen? Where's the kitchen?
It's a big restaurant next to you.
Where's the kitchen? We should have eaten before we came here. Laz, what up?
This conversation is over, Laz.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Laz will draw his rapier and pop the bottle if he can.
You can draw your rapier in time, but as you come bursting in, there's nobody in here. You do see, however, there are several plates and mugs that have been knocked over and shattered on the floor.
Oh shit, Scoob. We gotta find
right around here.
Mystery. Right. I run over to and jump over this thing. I hop over it.
Can I do a history check about if there's anything about curses with the statue that went missing? Or those statues in general in regards to curses?
You got ghosted.
Mm-hmm.
I checked the fridge.
King, 21 history. You were actually kind of paying attention back when Chuck was giving you that tour around the Mulharan exhibit, right? This big fancy pharaoh lady, her decadent jewelry all hailing from a far off land. There's a resonance there, a kinship. Mm-hmm, she too knew what it was like to be burdened by glorious purpose, but and just incredible beauty. But no, there was nothing about a curse from what you remember.
Okay.
Does Laz notice anything like footprints or anything indicating that there was someone here to disturb?
Yeah,
you could roll me. You could each give me another perception check if you're looking for, just trying to perceive something. Alternatively, if you want to thoroughly search, you can give me investigation.
I was gonna say, when I jumped this thing, was there anyone there?
But no, there's not. No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Laz is working quickly.
Fuck it, I'll investigate the area, see what I see.
Okay, so Oz is gonna try to investigate. Gotcha. VB.
I'm investigating this food.
Okay. Yo, Bully's with Vivi as well.
Yeah.
This is she's like Shaggy and looking for clues in the fridge. They're making sandwiches and shit. Oh, dude, that's a 25 on the investigation check.
They just turn back from the fridge with the Scooby-Doo ass gigantic sandwich.
Yeah.
Bully and Vivi.
So, Laz. Yeah.
Yo, do I find like the best cheesecake ever?
Laz, you would notice that. Yeah, it looks like it looks like the stuff got knocked over. There is one like mug, however, that appears to have been like crunched underfoot.
So it was
actually crushed. Yeah. Like this isn't damage consistent with it just falling. This is like a heavy weight being brought down on it. As for the investigation checks, this takes you a few minutes. But Vivi, you and Bully, as you're picking through like the cheesecakes, and like meanwhile Bully has found like the hot dogs. You do notice that like you go to take a bite of cheesecake and there's like, at first you think it's like powdered like chocolate or maybe coffee. No, it's just like dirt. It's just like dirt all over this cheesecake.
What the fuck? Why is it dirt on my cheesecake? God damn it!
Like, Laz is just grumbling at this point. I said earlier today, this goddamn statue got up and started walking off. Didn't fucking believe me. just sauntering over here.
Why would a statue just get up and walk around?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no curses associated with the Mulhorand dynasty, from my recollection. So
before we leave this place, she'll like look around. Okay, it looks like we're pretty secure in here. What are we gonna do about those other guys? Like what do they want? What are they doing here?
Who cares? Let's just go get the basement where we're supposed to do.
They might be after the basement as well.
Idiot, don't you think that there might be? Don't you think it's a little suspicious? The same night we're trying to get something in the basement that they're here? What if they're trying to get into the basement?
I absolutely think it's suspicious, and I absolutely think that we need to get to the fucking basement. But we also need to be on the lookout for whatever did that. And he points to the like absolutely pulverized mug. Gonna be real hard to get to the basement if we get crushed.
We have plenty of experience with rats at the bar. Not a sanitary thing. Not a sanitary thing. They just work there. Is that right? They just work there.
I'm aware. I've talked to them.
Okay, good. Yeah. So we have plenty. I don't think our rat can do that.
Patch keeps hitting on me.
He does that.
Jerk.
Guys, there is dirt on this cheesecake. Yeah. Why is there dirt on this cheesecake? Bully, dirt. Snip the dirt.
I have never understood Waterdeep cuisine.
Glimpse of it, Vivi, it's sand actually.
Sand, the worst. Why is there sand on my cheesecake?
That's gonna. You're gonna have that all over the place for like a week.
Yeah, don't get it near me. It gets all in my fur. It's all coarse and rough.
Guys. Okay, hear me out. Jem has a spell, right? And when he used it on me and himself, we went invisible. What if there's somebody right now in this room that's listening to us who's invisible?
I could do that. I could turn invisible.
Is there a bag of flour inside of the kitchen area by any chance? Let's dust this whole room and see.
Yeah, there is a bag of flour.
They're not gonna charge us for like cleanup afterwards, are they? They wouldn't do that.
We are supposed to be security, but we're also going to be stealing from them. So
somebody broke in. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, we're not stealing anything. We're just looking at a statue.
Examining. If we have to, we'll take what we need, but ideally I'd like to leave it here.
Oh, let's...
There's no telling how much those things will have already grabbed before we get to them.
I'm sorry.
Listen, I'm just trying to find the cause, okay?
There's no telling how much they already took before we got here.
Bro, anybody have a way of, like, seeing invisible people or, like, any sort of magic? What kind of magic you got, Vivi? You got anything?
Nothing for seeing invisible people.
Anything to detect them?
That I have with me today.
Has anything else moved since we've been in here?
It's not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I do have see invisibility. When did I get that?
I don't
you
know.
got it when you got all 6 gems.
Oh, I didn't know I got that too.
Shit.
Let me throw that on here then. Huh. I completely missed
that doesn't
then.
use charges. It's a once per day thing. But yeah.
Well, this is a good time to use it. Maybe, I don't know.
That depends. How long does it last?
I'm about to find out because I'm putting it on my
I
sheet
think it's
right
like
now.
an hour. I think.
Uno momento. I'll throw that onto my
Hour's
spell
pretty good.
list.
That was really good.
Nick, to answer your question, I suspect that your concerns are valid. They're after probably something very similar to what we're after. I'm not sure how they know about it, but that would be my guess. Either that or the true Zentarum are after something else. And we don't know about it. Either way, we don't want them to get it.
Josh,
And
question.
I don't think we're going to find...
I was gonna say I just wanted to recall when we walked in this room, did we hear any doors open or anything like that, or we just heard the stuff crashing?
You heard the stuff fall. You didn't hear any doors open. No.
Okay. Or any windows opening or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I think if nothing else, there's probably nothing in this room, no one invisible watching us, and we should, no reason to keep on looking for them or, expecting them to be listening to us or anything. I just hold my finger up and just kind of hold it out for a moment. And then I whip my head around, cast the invisibility, and starts looking around.
Okay, what's it look like when you cast the invisibility, King?
I take the jeweled claw hand and I just wave it over my face like John Cena.
Nice. Okay.
And yeah, my eyes glow, but they already have that kind of like animal kind of sheen in the dark just from dark vision, but they're extra glowy now.
Yeah, they start glowing with a violet light.
Nice.
Yeah.
Along with the purple jewel on King's Claw.
Yeah.
Laz is gonna turn to Izo because he's ready to leave this room. He wants to book it for the basement, but he wants to take care of something first. Izo, I'm going to trust you because partners have to trust each other, and I want you to trust me. Yes, that is exactly who you think it is. No, if we can help it, tonight is not the night to try to drop him.
Obviously, tonight's not the night. I'm not an idiot.
I will say that once if we
Izo, do you see or you see Nyx like well behind Laz give you a wink?
I wait for Laz to turn away and I wink back at her.
I'm like scouring the top of like every piece of like table and furniture for more sand.
I'm gonna give it to you with that 25 of you do find more sand actually.
The fuck? What if there's like some kind of creepy desert sand ghost that has to do with Mulharan going around in here doing creepy sand ghost things?
Does King see anything?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Aww. What the fuck?
Well, they're not in here now, so we should probably leave.
I tap the side of my head. Well, this thing's good for an hour, so unless we really dilly-dally, I think we should, we're good.
Where do you think the basement entrance is? The basement stair.
Would Laz remember where that was? Did we see that at all? It was in an office, wasn't it?
You never saw that, yeah.
Mm.
We never saw it, but we did. We toured all the exhibits, so it's got to be in some back of house space.
We just have to sweep the floor and see where we find it.
Guys, there's sand everywhere, and I like brush off my hand on Oz's shoulder.
Just a little bit of sand, yeah.
Hey.
Can you tell where it's coming from?
I don't know, but it's all over everything, like dust. You know how dust settles? Well, sand is settled on everything.
Yo, Where the fuck is the basement, guys?
I don't know. We've been here like twice already. We've never seen the entrance of this place.
What is this thing over here that I'm picking? Is that the basement?
We don't know because we haven't been in that room yet, Oz.
Oh shoot, man. Maybe we should split up and use the thingies if we find the basement.
King, give me a perception check.
Absolutely. 17.
Okay.
Oh. What's your save?
Oh, of course. Okay. Okay, King. Further down the hallway, in that little round rotunda sort of room, you do see somebody.
Oh shit. A ninja.
I'm going to act real casual. And
they look like some sort of like sneak thief. And you could tell from the sort of purple outline of their body that they're currently invisible.
Okay, I'm gonna call it Les. Les, wait, I think there's something we missed in the kitchen. Let's go back there and look at that sand a bit more.
I have like a dustpan.
Laz will give an exasperated sigh and turn around. We have done everything that needs to be done in the damn kitchen. We need to get moving.
Let's maybe we want to make an egg sandwich real quick. Let's look at the sand.
Bro, I'm looking for the basement. Fuck you guys. I will call you on the thing when I find it.
No, Oz, you should wait. We should go to the basement together.
No, bro. I'm gonna go find this basement.
Okay, so there's a fucking ninja in the hallway.
Oz, when you get to that door, it appears to be locked.
Fuck. I use my thing. I unlock it.
Your chime of opening?
Yep.
Okay. Could you post that for me?
Yeah, doesn't
how?
it make like an audible, really loud fucking noise when you do it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it makes a really loud noise.
There you go.
Dude, who's loud is, that's subjective.
Let's see.
I found a broom. I am not sweeping.
Issues a clear tone. I mean, that doesn't mean loud.
That's true. It does not mean loud.
I mean, I imagine the ninja in the hallway.
It probably just goes bong, or something like that. It doesn't say loud. It doesn't use the word loud. It doesn't imply loud. There's nothing loud about it.
It goes ding.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, you ting it, and yeah, the door opens.
Yo,
you find yourself in a nice, well-appointed waiting room.
Ah, shit.
Izo's following behind.
I want to read these papers here. See if there's anything interesting.
Laz is talking to King. What do you mean there's a ninja?
Okay, so one of the neat things that getting on McClellan's gaming, right now I can see invisible things, and there is an invisible ninja in the hallway down towards that rotunda.
I like the HR rotunda. Oh, the rotunda. Maybe we should keep an eye on said invisible.
Yeah, just want to make sure you didn't walk straight into them.
Thanks for the heads up.
And just I didn't actually care about the sand. I'm sure it's just from like these really bad foundation or seething beams or something.
Sand ghosts.
Laz is kind of shaking his sort of twisting his arm back and forth with the bottle in it, toying with the cork.
Oh, where'd you get that? What is that?
That's a long story. Out of curiosity, Jolly, when Laz tries to call to mind his father's name, can he call to mind his father's name on his own and just not hear it? Or can he just, for the life of him, not remember his father's name?
I will answer your question in a second. Hold on, let me find something.
Yo, these papers say anything?
I will answer that in a second.
Okay.
That is what Lazarus remembers about his father.
Oh.
As for those papers, let me take a little zoom in here as to what papers you're talking about. Oh, those papers. Oz, give me an intelligence check just to like read quickly. $17. Okay, yeah, Oz, you peruse those papers. They are they appear to be like inventory records of stuff stuff in the museum. It looks like Luxor and the curator were going around today taking stock of everything that was in the in the public facing exhibits of the museum.
There's no records here of like the basement at all?
No, nothing in the basement. No, it doesn't look like it.
Fuck. Damn it, that would have been nice. Well. Okay. Well, I'll move along. I'm not sure how the time's right now going because it seems like there's something happening in the hallway. So
yeah, you guys would hear some you would hear some armored footsteps coming down the hallway.
Shit.
Lazzle pop out.
Me too.
You're gonna pop out of the locked room?
Why not?
Okay.
It was open.
I'll pop a head out as well, just so I can get my
as you guys pop out, there. A pair of those Magus guys are walking past. As they do, they spot you guys. You guys doing okay?
Oh, we just started.
Are you guys even patrolling?
Yeah, there's sand everywhere.
We heard a ruckus in the kitchen.
Oh.
Have you guys seen
what kind of
sand?
Ruckus? Sand? No, we haven't seen any sand.
It is literally everywhere. Open your eyes.
Dude, you guys gotta be careful. There might be invisible people somewhere. Or
they
like ghosts.
look at each other. They look back at you. Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. We'll cast a spell, and just make sure.
Yeah.
Is that ninja still there, or have they? I assume
they have. They have not. They're not there, King.
Great.
All right.
Anyway, you guys.
Wait! Before you go, what have you guys found? You guys see anything?
We thought we saw somebody head into the head into the bone room. He like points over at the dinosaur exhibit room.
Shit, aren't you guys supposed to be upstairs?
Well, we're on patrol, so yeah. I mean, it's part of the patrol.
The patrol of upstairs is downstairs. We're patrolling.
We have a whole circuit. We're going like around the upstairs. It's sort of like, I mean, if you want to follow us, we can show you our circuit.
It's kind of like what Laz suggested: up one side, down the other. Making a loop around both floors. Yeah. Laz.
We got the bottom on lock, man. If we need you guys, we'll call for you.
Well, I mean, we saw but I mean, you say that we just saw a dude go in here, so.
Yeah, well, guess what? There was a dude over here.
they like stop, like come back around. They're just like, maybe if you didn't have all your guys clumped up together, you could cover more ground that way. Have you guys ever run security before?
Bro, it's been like 10 minutes, maybe.
Was that room open?
It is now. Yeah. We gotta figure out what's going on in there.
Yeah, it was always open.
Huh. Weird. Okay.
What the fuck? You check every door?
Yeah, we did actually, because we're security.
Josh, is this door unlocked?
It is not. Actually, the curator said that he locked that door. So didn't want anybody getting into the basement that way.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird, man.
Well, keep your eye out for anything big, heavy moving around. It was able to crush a mug. Yeah, Laz kind of like mimes kind of what the size of the mug would be based on the pile of dust that he saw.
It looked more impressive than it sounds. Trust us.
It was a big mug.
Sure. They're gonna head this way. As they do, Laz, King, you guys can hear clanking as they go.
Everything's up their ass. Make that noise.
They pop in here real quick. Nothing seen there.
That seems odd, right?
Yeah.
For them to be clanking?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop my head back into the kitchen. Hey, Nix, do the true zinc clank?
Well, I mean, if they wear armor.
Ah.
Well,
These guys clank.
Mages probably wouldn't clank.
Should I follow those guys?
Ooh, that's not a bad idea, as long as I can, I can see by them. Heads up, there's invisible ninjas around. It might be a problem.
Well, they have to see me first.
Careful.
Okay, so I'll follow them. I won't do anything stupid, okay? But if I see something, I'll come back.
Okay.
Be careful.
We might have gone into the basement if we get some good successes over here.
Here,
Gotcha.
take this. I'm gonna give her my my thing that allows her to talk to us.
Okay.
It
Your
can-
Harper pen? As you go to hand it to her, she pulls open her jacket and reveals she's got one.
Oh shit! Wait, are we on the same
Laz
frequency? How does that shit work?
Laz raises an eyebrow because, to my
Harper,
knowledge, he was not aware of that.
Oh shit! Wait, so we can all talk to each other?
Yeah. Just don't do it too loud, okay?
Good to know.
Testing, 1, 2,
Laz
3.
will give a nod.
Nix will start sneaking after the guys who'll head into the room over here.
Guys, I think this way might be the basement, according to the conversation we just had with them. So let's go this way.
Hey, this door's locked.
Oh, I got that. Easy. Ding!
Well, if they're unlocked, if they're still locked, then it's a good sign that they haven't gotten here before us, or they locked them back on their way in. Which I don't know if they would do.
I'm a little concerned that they're looking for something else, which is also not a good thing.
Oz, when you strike your chime, you do hear a latch on the other side unhook, but the door does not open.
What the fuck? Does it seem like it's still locked? Like, what's wrong with it? Can you describe why? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, when you try the door, it appears to still be locked. Yeah.
Can I take a look and see if there are multiple locking mechanisms, or if it looks like
that's probably your best bet, is that there probably is multiple locks on this thing. How many charges do you have on that thing, Oz?
10.
10?
But
Surely you've used some before.
I've used 8. Or sorry, I had 8 before coming in here, so I'm at 6.
Right. Okay.
Laz is literally pulling his thieves' tools out of his pocket as Oz is doing that chime. That thing makes so much noise. Like, you do realize that I've been doing this since I was a kid.
Yo, it's not that bad.
I'm gonna go back to the doorway to the hallway. I'm just gonna keep an eye out on this hallway to see if any more visible things are coming our way.
Okay. And Oz, the door does not open yet.
Holy fucking shit! I gotta do another one.
No, don't do another one.
And with that, you hear a click and the door creaks open.
Holy fuck, dude! That thing was hot. Well, we got it open. I walk in.
Okay.
Laz just like rubs his temples. Helm's a turtle watch. I swear I'm going to Kill that little guy.
So, Oz is in the office. Laz, you're in the office too. Izo, I assume you're going into the office?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. King's watching the door. Vivi,
She's with us as well.
Oh, I could be with King if he's by himself.
Do you want to be King watching the door, or do you want to be with the group? Group?
King, you okay by yourself?
Oh yeah, if I see an invisible ninja, I'll rush back to you guys.
Okay, cool. I'll go with them.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys step into a opulent office. This big mahogany desk off to one side, a nice plush carpet. Almost as nice as the one that Marays had that Izo peed on. Nice big cushy couches. And a stairwell that leads underground.
Before I go to the stairwell, I'm gonna go straight to the desk and see if there is similar to the other papers there, but ones for the basement where they're taking inventory.
There does not appear to be. There are like letters from various donors and things like that, but nothing like they don't. There's no inventory there.
Any interesting donors?
Castellaners. Not really. Like just a bunch of noble names.
Yo, is this worth stealing?
Don't.
Okay, let's just go see the thing we're supposed to go see.
I mean, you could probably just copy it instead of like steal it, because that might take a bit.
Oh, who cares about who donates to a museum?
I'm sure there's some usefulness. There's usefulness in everything.
Any piece of information.
So the stairwell is 10 feet wide. Or actually, it wouldn't even be quite that wide. But I do want a marching order as you guys head down.
If everyone's going down to the basement, I'll call them on the Harper thing. Like, all right, you guys having good progress there?
Yeah, we found the basement. You should come back. Come here.
Okay, yeah. I have not seen anything yet. I'll crane my neck around trying to get one last good look on the hallway. Anything?
King, roll me a perception check.
Absolutely. 13.
You do notice a slight glow, King, coming from down the hallway. So yeah, coming from like down this hallway.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yo, if you could lock the door, King, by the way, that'd be awesome.
Does it just lock? Like, okay.
Does it lock?
It.
It does, but it looks like it locks from a key, so you would need the key.
Yeah, I don't have a key, man. Also,
well, what about the other door? The one that had 3 locks? Are any of those locks able to be locked?
Yeah, a lot of those are like at least 2 of those are deadbolts.
Okay, cool. Well, never mind.
I'll lock the second door on my way in, but I'm gonna be a moment. We might have something coming. So I'm gonna keep on tracking this kind of glow, just gonna keep my eyes, not focusing on it, but just staying aware of what direction it's heading.
It does not get brighter, so it doesn't appear to be coming closer to you. Oh, and I should specify, I don't think I said this. It is like green. Like light, like sort of a vague green.
Whereas the ninja was
sort of
violet,
ghostly
right?
green. What?
Oh shit!
Whereas whereas the ninja was violet, right?
Yeah. The ninja was highlighted in violet to let you know that you were seeing something invisible.
Gotcha. Oh, so this green glow might not even be invisible. It could just be just a green glow.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'll catch up with you guys. I'm kind of curious about this green glow. So yeah, I'm gonna hang on the hallway a bit longer to see what's going on here.
You know, they say that splitting the party is the bad idea.
As you're doing that, King, the rest of you. So I need a marching order as you head down there.
Laz is in front, or we'll try to be in front.
I'll be at the end with Bully.
Okay.
Vivi can be right in the middle.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So, as you guys descend the steps, let me check something real quick here.
What's that saying?
Splitting the party is a bad idea.
Don't worry, I got the feline agility. If I need to catch up to the guys, I can get to y'all pretty quick, I think.
Mm-hmm. As you guys get about halfway down those stairs, suddenly, bam, 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 you just hear this loud alarm sound emanate from all through the stairs.
Oh shit, someone's trying to steal something.
We're here on security.
King, you would hear that alarm sound coming from the room. You would also notice that the green glow is getting fainter. Whatever's causing it might be moving further away from you.
Oh, you know the saying, curiosity rewards the cat. I'm gonna follow the green glow.
So, King, as you peek around the corner there, you can see that this door is open, exposing this room. The green glow is heading this way.
Oh, this is such a bad idea, but I'm gonna try and beat it in the past by going through this door.
Okay, yeah, if you go through that door, King, you'd get... Yeah, give me a stealth check as you go through that door.
27?
Oh, King, okay. King, my sweet prince. So you go here, and you can see through, like, this gap here, King, this tiny little gap, that the green glow is coming from a piece of jewelry, which is being carried on a velvet cushion, being carried by Dr. Luxor.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
Who's Dr. Luxor?
Dr. Luxor is the head of the Mulharati exhibit. He was also supposed to have gone home.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, I am just gonna be following this guy. Am I in range of Nyx's? Like, I always forget. What's the range on the Harper?
I think
pendants?
the range on those things is 100 feet.
Okay, so I don't think I'd be in range of her if she's like on the second floor tracking those guys, huh?
Depending on where on the second floor, maybe. There is the issue of whatever you say is audible. It will come through as audio on her end.
Yeah,
so
okay.
If she's in a compromised position, if she's in a stealth position, you could give her away.
Yeah, okay. So not doing that then. I'm gonna just keep on trailing Dr. Luxor. I guess I will report back to the gang, like as quiet as I can, try to talk over the sirens going on over in their side. Dr. Luxor is here carrying a spooky. What did you guys do?
I'm going to say that none of you hear that over that siren, because it's funnier that way.
Yo, guys, I have a great excuse. The ninja went down in the basement. We gotta go after him.
Laz is gonna look and see if there's some sort of thing that they triggered that he can deactivate.
You see nothing, Laz. You suspect it may be an alarm spell.
Do we have do you have a move that like stops spells?
Dispel magic would stop this thing, but that's it.
Laz looks to Vivi. Do you have a way to dissipate magical energies?
Short answer, no.
King, you would hear the clank of metal coming from, like, getting closer to you. It sounds like it's from upstairs. It's getting closer to these stairs. And you can see Luxor also must hear it because he darts here, hunkers down, and like covers that jewel so it doesn't give off a glow anymore. You can't see what exactly he does with it, but like, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hide as well, but try and keep my eyes on where he went.
Okay. If you want to try to keep an eye on Luxor, you will have disadvantage on this stealth check.
I'm gonna use advantage or use inspiration on it.
Okay, so you have just roll me a straight stealth check because there are so many Zentarum coming this way. I'm sorry, Noble Order of Mages and Protectors. They have advantage.
Cough, cough.
Cough, cough.
15 is better than a 10. Wait, no, I don't. That just turned into normal. So yeah, it's just a 10. Yeah. Oh no.
And 16. Okay. So yeah, King, you would see several of those guys. Let's see. Hang on, let me grab them again. Yeah, I think you'd see 4 of those guys coming down the steps. And yeah, they'd all get like about here probably. Yeah, they come running down the steps there, King. And as they do, they spot you, and they're just like rushing towards you. Not weapons drawn or anything like that. They're just like, what's going on? What's going on?
Okay, so as you can tell from my glowy eyes, I can see some invisible stuff. There are invisible ninjas of some sort prowling around here. I think one of them tricked that alarm. I was going to try and find you guys to, see if you guys saw anything like that too.
Well, it sounds like there's some sort of let's go check out that alarm and go secure that room. They one of them grabs you by the arm and starts trying to drag you with them.
I don't know. I saw 2 of them. One of them went that way, and I point kind of back towards where they came from. And the other one must have turned the alarm, but I'm worried about the one that was over that way.
Well, if they're going that way, I mean, they're getting away from the basement where all the valuables are, right?
I mean, or the basement was a decoy to drag everyone down that way while the other one goes back upstairs.
Well, the captain's over that way anyway, so he'll be able to cover that.
All by himself? You want him to die?
He's got backup, dude. Come on.
I think it's better if we split up here.
They pause. Where's your group?
They're going after the basement thing. That's why, that's covered down there, and I'm chasing the other one.
Oh, well, if they've got it covered, then we'll go with you. Give you cover.
Sounds good. Let's go. Shit. So I'm gonna pal around with it for a minute.
I think this is a good point to end the session. As King makes some new friends, as you guys fuck around with an alarm, as Luxor's doing something.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be fun next time. Just trying to figure out what Luxor's doing without getting him caught by these guys.
There is nothing good happening right now.
Oz's plan is we'll just improvise. Just go let's just do the thing.
Oz's plan is there is no plan.
Exactly.
Oz's plan is to say exactly what's going on, like a dummy.
Oz's plan is to get in the basement, fucking see the thing, and then we can figure out the rest later. Who gives a shit? Just do the thing we're supposed to do.
We're gonna figure out the mystery behind Dr. Luxor and that glowy piece of thing.
Also, that's how Izo feels. Who gives a shit about this museum or what's going on there? Let's just go see the fuck.
Yes!
There's a reason we're here, and it's a statue.
Yes!
None of us have ever been to this museum before in our lives before we found about the statue.
We don't even give a shit. I don't give a shit.
This is also a great opportunity to get more progress on the whole True Zentarum plotline. If we can get Quinn alone without any kind of, he's pretending to not be Quinn, and if we can interrogate his ass, we can get a lot more info on the True Zents and Shun and everything.
Mark his ass. If we can mark his ass, great.
Okay. There's info we can get out of him beforehand. That'd be very valuable to us.
We got plan B. Plan A, do the thing we're supposed to do. Plan B, we kill all the fucking Zents in here, and then we have him as the last one, and we interrogate him through torture.
The problem with that is like we have to explain to the noble order of protectors and mages.
Yeah, we all have to continue to live in this city after whatever the fuck happens tonight. That is the thing that everybody in this group is forgetting. We all still have to live here.
We have so many excuses. We're the security here.
That.
We're authority.
No one has forgotten that.
We're the authority here. You have authority. We use that. There's ninjas fucking thing.
There's invisible ninjas. We can murk him and blame the ninjas.
Yes! Exactly!
Oh, we got there too late.
Okay, so
no! They just went to the basement. Let's go in the basement.
Okay, it comes down to a few possible like resolutions. if we kill them all, it needs to be in a way where not just us know there's Zeds, but the forensic analysis know there's Zents too.
Bro,
or wearing their Zint armor underneath their robes. That should be pretty easy.
There's literally a group of people who stole a fucking giant ass statue, and it wasn't us. So we have a great alibi and a great person to blame. We don't know who they are, but they exist.
Like if Laz has to talk his way out of this, that's exactly Laz's plan. Laz doesn't want to have to talk his way out of this because Laz is bad at lying.
Well, Oz is decent at lying. He's pretty good. He's got a +5.
Oz is not good at lying at all.
He has a +5. He's good. He's fine.
I don't have a plus. I've got a +9 to lying. Like...
Well, okay. We got King to lie.
Okay, King does all the talking.
that always leads to good results. Don't worry.
Case in point, King's current situation.
This is total chaos.
I feel like King made the best of that situation that he could have.
Yeah, but Birch, I need to keep them away from you guys while you guys fix the fucking siren problem, and I gotta keep an eye on Lux or wherever the hell he's going. So this actually is the best. Yeah, the best result of that, outside of not getting caught by them.
Guys, dispel magic
siren. Let's just go in there.
Spell. I do not have it. I don't even have access to 3rd level spells.
Wait, what spell is this?
Dispel magic.
Dispel magic.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Just go in.
Have access to 3rd level spells, King.
Dude,
I don't have dispel magic. That spell's boring. I go for something that blows.
You guys have that spell. Oh no!
That might be a gem spell.
Oh no!
Nope. Gem as in Gemime.
I think it's Gem has got it. Let's take a look.
Also, us dispelling the alarm spell, if caught, is suspicious. Whereas if we're following somebody else who went down there, just let
I
go.
agree.
Again, that is Laz's plan given the current situation. Laz is just not comfortable with having to talk himself out of having dropped like 7 bodies in the museum tonight.
Can you imagine if Eric shows up, if Erica attends the next session, and like it's just Jim walking into this museum alone, ignorant as to what's going on? There's ghosts, there's ninjas, sand ghosts.
Especially
sand ghosts. Ninjas.
Why the hell would he be here?
We told him where we're going, I'm sure.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wish our Shaggy Rogers was here.
It would have totally been me and Jim in the fridge.
Yep.
True.
Oh,
and Bully.
Jem's totally got the munchies, man.
I love that I was able to get King away from you guys, and then I could get him. And then I pulled him away again.
Do we have a word for it when Eric is gonna join us? Did you guys already know that he was gonna be here this tonight?
Yeah, he messaged me earlier in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he messaged. Yeah,
he messed up his schedule. He thought he was gonna be back from his camping thing, like yesterday or like beginning of today, but turns out it's like a day later.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
It's understandable if you don't have to work. Keeping track of what day of the week it does become difficult.
Oh, days of the week is horrible if you don't have a work routine.
Because it's summer for him.
One could say, anyway. Never mind.
One could say what?
But yeah, you did a good job of drawing me away from everyone else because it's not just King and Tabaxi that are prone to curiosity. I am prone to curiosity. I was not going to leave that green glow unaddressed.
I'm gonna go, guys. Good session.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, good session.
Good night.
Did like the end too. That was great.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop off as well. Catch y'all next time.
Night, guys.
Night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, thank you, Josh.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye.
Thank you, Josh.